Welcome to the first Outdoor Line Last Cast of 2013. It is.
Yeah, how about that?
This would be it.
It's a humpy.
What are we going to talk about? We're talking blackmouth fishing today.
Year. It's a humpy year.
It's a humpy year. Your favorite.
It's a humpy year.
It's also a blackmouth year. A lot of blackmouth in Puget Sound right now. Area 10's been happening big time. Area 9 opens up next week.
Polluted.
Salmon Islands have been really good. So you're going to run us through kind of your setup for blackmouth. Trolling rod, reel, line, what you might put on the end of that to catch a blackmouth.
You know, just a thought on rods and reels. If you can just get down to one brand rod, one brand reel on the boat, then you're swapping stuff out. Everything's a little bit interchangeable. Just a thought there. We're all hooked up on the Daiwa Saltist reels. They're just butter smooth drags. The Lama Glass composite rods, composite handle rods, just they don't show any wear. It's a Kenai Quick.
Yeah.
I mean, the only place they show wear, this looks like a brand new rod, is just a little bit here.
What's funny about the Kenai Quick, they made them for running bait on the Columbia River and back in quick fish up on the Kenai. A lot of the guys up there now are running really long rods for back in their quickies. We grabbed it, we're like, wait a minute, this is the best downrigger rod ever mass produced by anybody.
And they're tough.
They are awesome rods.
They are
So
really
check it
tough.
out. They make them stock to begin with. You get a 10.5 footer that just is perfect for downrigger fishing. Or Kent Alger over at Three Rivers Marine makes a custom rod, and that's what you're holding right here.
This is actually a TRM rod, yes.
Yeah.
And so
That's a Lama Glass blank, got the composite handle. It's got this awesome real seam.
the boat rod machined aluminum, anodized aluminum handle. It's just a nasty setup. You're never going to have a problem with this back and loose on you there.
Okay, so now to your main line.
Now the main line. So the discussion these days is either braid or monofilament. If you're using braid main line, you need to put a monofilament top shot so you can use just traditional pinch style release.
Because braid won't hold in a clip.
Braid will not hold in the clip due to its diameter. So whatever you're going to end up with monofilament in the clip. It's just the best way to go. Plus it's a shock leader. I'll drop a bead down the line to protect the guide. A lot of people complain about the end, the tip-top guide getting popped out, and that's because guys are cranking swivels through them. You're going to protect that. Plus, you're going to get an indicator when you get close because that bead often slides up the line, so use a bead. Bead chain swivels, less expensive than ball bearings, and a McMahon snap. The toughest snap they ever made. Plus, it'll slide through a lot of the release flashes. So
and it's easy to switch out your gear if you're swapping gear all the time. Now you're gonna snap a flasher right onto that.
Right onto the business end. So right here we have a Coyote flasher made by Lurd Jensen. Just a nasty, nasty rig. I love these things. They got all kinds of different colors.
And don't they come in UV?
This is all UV.
It's all about the UV
flasher
now.
right
all
there.
about the UV.
It's all ball bearings these days. So 36 to 42 inches is what we need for our leader. And even in the San Juans, Robbo, they're going out to 5 and 6 foot leaders.
Yeah, they're running long leaders.
Definitely, definitely. So to the flasher, you can add some set to the flasher if you wish. When you're tying up a leader to drop back to a spoon, you definitely want to step up on your strength.
Like 30 pound?
Yeah.
That's pretty standard. 30 pound fluorocarbon.
Exactly. Because what's going to happen is you're going to get a fish eventually swimming alongside the flasher, because the flasher, you can only reel it through the water so fast. Fish can swim faster than you can retrieve. So what happens is you're going to fit king alongside a flasher, pop his head, and if you're using 15, 20 pound test, you're going to lose your hot spoon and lose a big
Other thing
fish.
that happens, you get it buried in the clip just maybe a little bit too far. They're down there yarding on that thing. They're not pulling it out of the clip. They're tugging and tugging and tugging, and pow, they just pop that light line. You got some heavier line in there, they're gonna stay on there, and you're not gonna break them off.
Definitely the way to go. In addition, I will make the end of my spoon leaders off to a small barrel swivel, okay? It reduces the potential for you to get line wear in the back of the clip, which is on these flashers, okay? So, just another couple strength points. Also makes you that much more interchangeable, too.
Now,
you notice everything snap in, snap out.
Now, you're not, normally we would be talking hoochies and A-side flies and all that stuff. You're just talking spoons. There's so many folks fishing spoons out for blackmouth. So there's two types of spoons. You get your coho killers, which are kind of a candlefish imitator, and then you've got your coyotes and your kingfisher lights, which maybe more emulate a small herring.
So this is a three bend spoon, okay? And this is a coho killer. So you notice a big mechanical bend, and then at the little tip, there's a little tip up. It's always important on your spoons, the leading edge, to kick that up. And what that does, it catches a little bit more water, and it's the most important bend on the spoon. because that's going to give you that little bit of darting action that's going to help you get the job done. Now, to the traditional spoons like your Coyotes, made by Lure Jensen, 2 bend spoons, a bend up in the front and a bend down at the back. And what you want to do is look how they're bent and increase those a little bit. You don't want to use the pliers, you want to use your fingers because you want a radius bend. You don't want a hard angle or mechanical bend.
Right.
We've got a couple videos up on theoutdoorline.com.
And this will be up here within about an hour and a half on the outdoorline.com video page. There you go. I mean, there's a great setup for catching some blackmouth right now. It's happening on Puget Sound right now. This winter has been phenomenal, and it's going to keep going here. We're going to get another couple of good months out of this. So rig up the way Nellie's rigging up here, and you will catch some blackmouth in the next coming weeks here. Thanks for watching. This has been your last cast segment on theoutdoorline.com.